Hello, this is Running Bear. This is a special game I'm broadcasting here. I'm not going to have my chat open for that reason. I'm going to be focused entirely on this game. This is a game between me and Hob33 or Hobby or something like that. I never know how to pronounce it and I've never asked him. Anyways, this is a very special game. This is for the Alpha Octagon League. Showbalk, the guy who ran that league, is running a league end tournament where the players who did the best with specific factions are facing off against each other, runner versus corp. I sadly was not one of the top people for a faction. However, I was the top rated player who didn't win one of the factions, and because there are more corp factions than runner factions, I was asked to be a sort of fill-in runner to make the fourth game possible. I chose I chose Criminal as the faction I'd be representing. So there's two criminals in this tournament. Just because at the time I thought Enter was the best. I now actually kind of prefer Noise, but I was locked into Criminal, so Criminal I shall play. Um, yeah, so this is. I have no idea how many other games have been played. I have no idea if other people are doing well for the runners, poorly for the runners. My opponent's kept. I have to think about this hand. Okay, Desperado's fantastic. Dirty Laundry, once you have the Desperado's very good. Account Siphon's always nice to start with. I'm up against HB and I have my E3. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Yeah, and we are ready to go. So hopefully this will be a nice educational game on how Criminal plays against HB. I know my deck. I was thinking about if I wanted to tinker my deck and like game it to be a specifically anti-HB deck. Don't want to do that just because I don't think that's super useful for people to watch. Also, I mean, I don't even know. Maybe if he does that and then like maybe I'm tinkering against standard HB and then my tinkers sort of backfire. Anyways, let's think about what we want to do for this turn. So you always like to play as many cards as you can on turn 1 when you're Andromeda. And I have plenty of cards to play here. Yeah, we're going to start with a Desperado. And then we're going to immediately just Dirty Laundry, get our credits up there. Hitting Archives just to make absolutely sure we get the Dirty Laundry to pay off. That's a quick 6 credits. It's pretty sweet. I'm comfortable, I think, discarding this Femme. So I think I'm going to run his hand. I'm saying I can discard because like this run's going to cost me a card. Caduceus, yeah, that's a good piece of ice. Not something I play in my HB, but I certainly respect his decision to do so. I'm going to pay through this since it's much cheaper for me to do so. What I can actually do here even is succeed on this trace. I can emergency shut down this. Yeah, it's actually only costing me 2 to get in here and deny him the credits and stuff between Desperado and my base link. What am I getting? Ooh. Melange. Yeah, I'm going to trash that for sure. So now what I'm actually going to do is, because I want to play another card here, I'm not sure this E3 is going to be worthwhile quite yet. It's not clear. I'm just going to emergency shut down this. Oh, whoops. Needed to jack out manually first. Anyways, this is just denying him 3 credits, which is always nice if you can get a chance to keep credits away from your opponent. I'm gonna trash that. Femme. Don't think I'll need it. And in fact, since I know he has a Caduceus, I kind of prefer my Mimic to be my Sentry Breaker in my final rig once I get that set up. Okay, yeah, he's obviously going to be worried about Account Siphon, especially now that I know the ice that's defending that server. So perfectly reasonable for him to set up another piece of ice. Alright, this draw, maybe I even should have mulled it for this reason. I'm actually pretty economy light. This deck runs a lot of economy events. Actually, could maybe afford to run a few more. Ooh, opponent's not rezzing there. That's pretty sweet for me. Yeah, I'll once again pay to trash a melange. It could be that he's trying to wait for me to not have enough clicks and then get me with something, but I mean, most of the things that would get me here, um, I don't think he can afford to res them. Like an Ichi, like a Victor maybe, Victor 2.0. That's possible. Ooh, well, I mean, I don't have a decision to make since I can't trash it, but seeing your opponent draw Sansans, never fun. That card's ridiculous. It's not fair at all. Alright, well, let's force my opponent to give us some information and res some ice. Find out what this is. My guess is Chum, if I'm guessing just completely in the dark. Oh no, just a wall of static. Okay, well, I have just the thing for that. Sure enough. Now let's play this Corroder. The problem with playing the Corroder is that if this is an Ichi or a Roto turret, I've turned it on. Which is not the best. This has got to be the Sansan. This is actually why I prefer Noise. Is this play isn't even remotely viable against Noise, because I just like the chances that I have an imp in hand, or maybe if I have a Jin out I can fetch it if I need to, or if I have a Wild Side out I can draw into it. But against Criminal, I think Sansan's one of your best cards, especially when you have a well-defended HQ like my opponent has here. So the name of the game now is to just try and work towards getting this account siphon to resolve. That's pretty much the only way I'm going to get the cash to trash a Sansan without it putting me way behind. As it stands, all I need is a what's it called, a Mimic, and some credits. I'm going to start with a run here. It gets me a credit anyways, and unless this is a Rototurret, which it's not, he would definitely res a Rototurret here. It could still be an Ichi, and he'd want to wait until I'm too low on clicks. I hate seeing my opponent draw all these good cards without being able to trash them, because I can't afford the credits right now. So I'm going to draw a card, see if I can't find economy, and it's no harm. Ooh, perfect. Well, not quite. Yeah, no, actually, just perfect. Perfect is the right word. I basically have a magnum opus now on his archives. As it gets me a Data Sucker counter and a Desperado credit, which are both worth, like a Data Sucker counter is worth about 1 credit, give or take. Oh, that's an Eve. Interesting. Huh. Well, if he doesn't defend it, which, I mean, it looks like he might not because he's just drawing cards. Okay, and he's not. I'm definitely going to spend my turn trashing that Eve. Account Siphon can wait. I need to hit that. That's too many. Like, I can't let it tick because that's 14 credit. It's, well, not 14, but it's 11. It's an 11 profit. And the longer I wait, the worse it is. So there's no benefit to waiting, really. And I have the ability to kill it right now. I'm guessing this is the Adonis. I'm going to be trashing that if I get the chance to as well. Anyways, yeah, I'm surprised that's not the Sansan. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to farm up with archive runs. I'm guessing my opponent's ice light right now. It's playing like he is. His hand's probably pretty juicy. Kind of wish I was on Gabe at the moment because I could sneak door in. Start hitting them. Alright, so now we run here. I maybe should have hit R&D first. Yeah, that would have been smart. Because now I can't run it for fear of an Ichi. But I can certainly just farm some more. Hit could be that he's trying to sneak an agenda through. I don't think the 4th data sucker counter is super important, so I'm going to run this. I'm going to get the information. If it's an Adonis, all I'm losing is 1 data sucker counter when I already have 3. And I don't think I'll be short data sucker counters this game. It doesn't feel like it, considering how isolate he is. Yeah, okay, and it is the Adonis. Yeah, so I'm out of data sucker counter, but I think that was worth the info. I learned quite a bit. And by quite a bit, I mean he's not sneaking an agenda through. He has an Adonis. So I'm not actually learning that much, but it's better than nothing. And my opponent does ice that up. So what do I have to worry about? Well, clearly Roto Turret is concern numero uno. I do want to find a Mimic with that special order anyways. So I'm not sure if it's worthwhile to just try and wait on that. The problem is that actually finding the Mimic, then getting the credits to use it and stuff, it's awfully troublesome. But I certainly can't afford to risk a Roto Turret. I already know this isn't like not anymore. I know this isn't a Roto Turret though, so I can safely run here. At least on my first click, since Ichi is still a possibility. Though I have a feeling, I don't know, I kind of have a feeling if it were an Ichi, he'd... Okay, sweet. He'd just res it just to, like, make me not want to run anymore. Just to stop things like this, like I just got 2 points. And yeah, we're going to go again. On my 3rd and 4th click, I don't, like... I don't know. Like, the chances of it being an Ichi are feeling just less and less likely to me. The more cards I access here. Okay, and there's another Eve. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? What I can do is a count siphon here. It forces him to pump just a ton of money into these traces. Oh, let's yeah, because I'll go in with 3 credits. No, actually no, because he can spend actually relative. Well, I'll let him gain the 3, but then he can spend relatively little and force me to jack out. So no, that's actually not worthwhile yet. It can be reasonable, but I'd need a bigger bank than what I currently have. I think I'm actually going to draw a card here. Okay, that's great. So I don't think I need to worry about Scorched Earth, especially after seeing Caduceus. That's a pretty, like, chances are he's not running just 1 Caduceus. Yeah, I think I just want to credit up a bit more. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to being able to land this account siphon. I'm going to need 1 credit to pay the special order, 3 to install the Mimic, and then 3 to break. Okay, it looks like my opponent's going to be scoring, which is unfortunate. I'm guessing he's running the beta test, yep. Oh boy. Whew. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. Yeah, gross. Okay, well, I can spend, assuming this isn't, I mean, this might still be an Enigma or something, but I can spend 3 credits to deny my opponent 6, which I think is worthwhile, so I'm going to do that. It's actually, yeah. Yeah, it's worthwhile to count it as 3 credits, since I'm losing a click, getting a Desperado back. Okay. So, Yeah, this could still be anything, but probably a rototurret. So I don't have any free data. I don't have any Magnum Opus anymore. That got turned off by the wall of static, unfortunately. Um, hmm. So I'm going to need to wait a little while on the account siphon anyways, since I actually need my opponent to have credits uh, for it to be worthwhile. Guessing that's the Eve. Could also be the Sand, but probably the Eve. But I mean, I can start running R&D here. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because I again, like, I still don't know what this is. It's still sketchy. So I'm gonna wait until I have a bit of a bigger bank before going there, before proceeding. And yeah, sure enough, there's the Eve. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna kill his Eve again. Guessing this is Sam. This could just as easily be another one of these asset economy cards. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go credit, 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 run here. Um, try and keep him poor. Huh. It's not even rezzing. That's odd. You'd think he'd at least want to tax these runs a bit. Put subsequent economy cards in that server and work accordingly. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm guessing these are there mostly as protection from account siphon. Um, just putting himself below. Since I can siphon him here, I actually can access safely. Um, not sure I want to do that though. Not sure it's worthwhile. I could also work towards just an R&D lock with this R&D interface. It's certainly a possibility. Let's draw a card, see if I can't. That's not economy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take credits. Sad as that is. I think this deck might want to play a few more economy cards. Ooh, Melange. Well, my account siphon is certainly good now, so that's sweet. That's account siphon. I'm actually kind of glad he did that, since he can't just res this Sansan and get me now. Uh, gonna be playing a hold tag game, I believe. Though I don't know. I mean, Scorched Earth, definitely a possibility. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, that sounds a bit cheesy. Alright, so I'm I think my plan is R&D interface. Um, Alternatively, no, I should, now that he's poor, I should kill his stupid thing. I guess if I'm really worried, I can play up my Plascrete. Alternatively, he could be running closed accounts. I think I'm going to hedge my bets, draw a card, and play out R&D interface. Ooh, Dirty Laundry's sweet. Especially if I'm worried about getting my accounts closed. This is hedging because even if he closed accounts me here, I got a pretty important card out, a pretty important and pretty expensive one with the account siphon money. I'm not actually down. I mean, I'm losing the 10 credits, but it's not the worst. All right. And yeah, well, we have an RDI. Let's make use of it. Not gonna Dirty Laundry because this could still be anything. Okay, and it's an Eli. Um, I'm just gonna deal with that like this. So it's costing me 3 credits and a data sucker counter to get into this server, since I get a credit back and I get a data sucker counter back, which is a pretty good deal for 2 accesses, if I say so myself. Ooh, hedge. Not fun. And Ash, also not fun. Uh, yeah, it's not great. If I want to, I could play out E3 and start doing better against this Eli. Hmm. Well, I mean, his agendas have to be somewhere. He trashed 1 card. Huh. It's actually free to find out what that is. Since I get the count, it cost me a credit and a counter, and I get those both back on the run. So it's actually just costing me like the click for the run. But I mean, I can just Dirty Laundry if I want. Huh. It's actually somewhat enticing. I think I want to hit his hand though. Yeah, I'm gonna Dirty Laundry HQ. Well, I had HQ targeted. That's weird. Anyways, whatever. No big deal. Yeah, I mean he's almost halfway through the deck. We've seen very few points. They've got to be somewhere. All right, I'm assuming he doesn't have any reactions, so. Okay, and there's a Biodeclaver. See, man, every time I play not noise, I just keep wishing I had like imps and parasites and stuff. Like it cost me 2 credits to get through this each time. Parasite just kills it permanently for 2 credits. Just kills it dead. I'm gonna draw a card just to be safe. And I mean, I guess this could be an agenda. It's probably a Sansan though. Yeah, I guess it's Sansan. Let's draw again. Okay, bank job, interesting. What I'm really trying to draw into, obviously, is another account siphon, now that HQ is pretty safe. And yeah, there's the hedge fund we saw. Yeah, he's just building up a bank. That's pretty reasonable. Yeah, this is definitely Sansan. There's no way it's anything else. I think my plan is going to be to let him score an agenda off of it and then trash it. Um, Let's draw a card. Perfect. Wonderful. Okie dokie. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this just isn't really fair. Like, I guess this is the thing. I don't have any imps or anything, and I'm missing them playing after playing Noise so much, but wow, this card's stupid. I think this is the lesson to be learned about Criminal, is that it's not a good faction. It just gets to play Count Siphon for no influence, and that's why it's dominant. Alright, I'm guessing he doesn't have any reactions. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Let's see. Well, I'm still a little bit worried about... I'm no longer worried at all about Scorched Earth now that I've seen Sanson and Caduceus. But I am still a little worried about closed accounts. It's not a hard one to splash, and I definitely think splashing it's reasonable considering how popular Criminal is. So I'm going to, once again, hedge my bets and invest in something worthwhile, which in this case is trashing this Sansan. Alright. And I'm going to play out my E3. Why not? It'll make getting into R&D marginally easier. Not necessarily right now, since it's kind of the same difference. I know I don't get to use... I don't get to take it... I don't get to leverage the data... Ooh. He just drew an Ash. That's got to be the Ash, right? Like, there's nothing else that could be. I don't think. Like, Corporate Troubleshooter, maybe? But, I mean, Corporate Troubleshooter would be really sweet here. He'd get to kill something. But the thing is, that's been true for a while, whereas he just played this. Thing is, yeah, I think I'm not... What I could do is I can either play out the Crypsis first, worrying about the Corporate Troubleshooter, or I can just hope it's the Ash. And the thing is, like, if it's Corporate Troubleshooter, he'll trash one of my breakers almost certainly. The Crypsis can just sort of take the place of that breaker. It obviously doesn't do as good a job, but, like, it's not the worst. Yeah, let's do this. Just going to give him plenty of time in case it's a Troubleshooter. Okay, it is not. Okay, so do I want to spend a click and a credit, or do I want to spend 2 credits? Yeah, I think I'm better off just spending the 2 credits. Oh, whoops. Right, to do that. And yeah, there's Ash. Trace 3. Okay, so, I mean, it doesn't... I think I'm better off beating the Trace, since it's going to cost me an extra run anyways. I should... Yeah. And it's actually, like, basically, if I lose this Trace, the Trace is costing me my run, and my run cost more than 3 credits, so I'm basically paying 3 to get my run back. So I think it's economical. So look at 2 cards. Hopefully we can find some of these elusive agendas. Boy, he has a lot of stuff. Alright. And, kill this Ash. Maybe I should have... Oh, yeah, I should have sure gambled first. That was actually really idiotic of me. Huh. Yeah, I guess I'm bad. That was really stupid. And I feel like an idiot. Anyways, let's just credit up. Yeah, that was just really stupid. I There's no reason at all. Like if he
Yeah.
else, he would have played it on 10 with me on 10 credits. So there's no reason not to just sure gamble there. There's his Adonis. Now that I know that Ichi's coming, I'm glad I played up this E3, though I mean, like Data Sucker and Mimic's kind of already doing the job there. Let's see if we can't find some more. Ooh, that's not bad. Weird that he keeps not resing that ice. Kind of confuses me. Alright, let's just make sure this is the Adonis. Not trashing it, though. Just wanted to... It's sort of, it just, like, if I'm clicking for credits, I may as well run anyways, and it seems like he's not resing this ice. So yeah, so now I can sure gamble. Huzzah. So let's see. I haven't done a good enough job of remembering all the cards I've seen. Like, what else? I know I saw the Sansan. I saw an Eve. I saw Hedge. I've seen a Biotic Labor in his hand. That's the Adonis he just drew. There's got to be at least one agenda in there, right? Like, there's got to be. Yeah, let's do this. And the fact that this only actually cost me 2 credits, and then to click for the run, I think makes it worthwhile. Um, oh, and there's a Biotic Labor again. Huh. That's disappointing. I think I'm going to be running HQ again in the near future to set up emergency shutdown. Okay, yeah, there's the Adonis. Though I'm going to want to kill that Adonis now that it's rezzed. Um, and if he doesn't ice that up... Okay, there's the Ichi. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Um... So what do I want to do here? Pretty sure I want to kill this Adonis. But, Yeah, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to run here. This is going to be an Ichi. I'm going to click through the trash programs. Or I'm going to click and I'm going to pay a credit. That's what I'm going to do. Because I have E3. Okay, well, I guess if he's not going to protect his thing, then he's not going to protect his thing. Certainly trashing it this time. That's unexpected. Um... Yeah, I'm going to run his hand again. What I'm going to do, yeah, so I'm running his hand. I'm then going to, actually, I did my math wrong here, didn't I? Yeah, because I can't actually run this server again. Emergency. Yeah, sure enough, I figured he had to have an agenda in there. Yeah, because I wanted to emergency shut down this and then run again, but I can't actually do that. Um, I can't run it though. Just straight up. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Alright. This is 2 fresh accesses. I think it's worthwhile. Data pike, huh? Alright, I'm gonna need my Yogg sooner rather than later then. Assuming that gets rezzed. Boy, where are the agendas? I mean, we're now, what, over, yeah, we're over halfway through his deck. That's gotta be an agenda that he milled. There's just no way, right? Like, statistically, that's not actually accurate, because a random card is a random card, but, I mean, a random card in his deck now seems super, ooh, interesting. Interesting that he's not more interested in, that's an agenda. Oh yeah, that's an agenda, alright. No doubt about her. Yeah, well, let's draw some cards, and I think this bank job's going to be doing much here. That forge doesn't feel super valuable either. Draw one more card. Alright, and just take some credits, and throw this Plascrete away. Yeah, he gets to score an agenda here, which is unfortunate, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. Yeah, efficiency committee, number 2, yep. Alright. Well, 2 fresh cards on R&D, so I know where I'm going. I'm going to take a credit first, so that if I access a Melange, I can trash it. I guess I could already do that, because I'm getting the Data Sucker Desperado credit, rather. Yeah, that was actually, huh. Okay, sweet. Oh, I bet him a hedge fund. That's unfortunate. Anyways, yeah, just going to take another credit here, just so I can run next turn as well. Let's see what my opponent does. So, his hand currently is Roto Turret, Hedge Fund, Biotic Labor, Unknown Card, Unknown Card, Unknown Card. There are 3 unknowns, one of which he just drew. Hedging. Yeah, it makes sense for him to try and dig for an agenda since he has a safe server at the moment. There's not too much I can do to make it unsafe other than, like, draw my 3rd account siphon, but that's a bit... That would be a bit fortuitous of me. Yeah, this deck needs more economy. That's what I'm realizing playing it. I haven't edited this deck much since I built it, and yeah, it's running like, I think 3 Sure Gambles, 3 Dirty Laundries, 3 Account Siphons, 3 Desperado, obviously. Yeah, that's an agenda for sure. Huh. He's efficiency'd out. Oh, he's doing that to set up a purge. Interesting. Huh. Neato. Well, I think... Okay. So let's see what he did. So he drew a card, hedged, installed, and then efficiency'd a bunch, and purged. Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking, I'm trying to think what the odds of a, how good a run on HQ is here, and the answer's not very. I know that it's 2 biotics and a biotic and a rototurret. So 2 known cards, only 2 unknowns. I have a 50% chance of hitting an unknown, and then those have to be agendas. And that draw makes me think that he's trying to find agendas to get into his safe remote. So I think a run on HQ is it's a very bad idea. Runs on R&D, on the other hand, are fantastic. Definitely want to run R&D. So yeah, let's run R&D. Seems sensible enough. And yeah, we get to look at 2 cards. Ooh, another Caduceus. That's pretty good for him. Ooh, Tool Booth. That's not going to be fun. That is not going to be fun at all. Yeah, I'm just going to see what card he milled with his ABT. Now that I'm at 5 points, if it's a 2-pointer, I just win, so... Oh, whoops. There we go. Need to data sucker first. And yeah, this is costing me a click to get an access, which is a pretty good deal overall. Nope, no agendas. What was it? Oh, it was a Sansan. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Oh, wow. What am I thinking about Melange? I can't believe I didn't realize I'd seen all 3 already. Huh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so what's the game plan? I think the game plan is continue to just try and lock down R&D. As it stands, that's going to be difficult. With that toll booth upcoming. Gonna need something to deal with that. Huh. How valuable is my second data sucker cannon? Second thing. I don't think very. I'm not really, like, I had that store built up before, and, like, I can build them up getting through R&D the way I've been getting through R&D. Am I willing to throw it out, though? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, let's do this. I want to save my forged activation order. I want to have both so that I can... Next turn I'm probably just going to click up to 5 credits, which is, just gross. I definitely need more economy. So, I mean, because the fact is I haven't actually drawn less economy than I could reasonably expect to. Considering how little I run. Yeah, I need more. Definitely need more. This is a best of 3, this series, because that's the runner versus whatever thing. Alright. What did he just draw? Wow, I completely forgot. Ow. I'm not paying enough attention. I know the second one was... Oh, Caduceus, of course, Caduceus. Duh. Durr. Whew. Okay. Though this could just... No, it would be a Caduceus over a Rototurret for sure, considering it's 1 less. Guess I can... Yeah. I can also use a bank job to try and force him to res this server's ice. Because he's been unwilling to so far. Yeah, another efficiency committee. Yeah, this is not good. This is... Ugh. This is terrible. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna bank job. It's just, I'm either getting a lot of credits for very little, or I'm forcing reses, which is gonna... I basically need to try and impoverish him to the point that he can't biotic labor effectively. Though I think I'm probably losing this game now that he has this... Drawing all those... Man, efficiency committee is really good. I mean, he's even running... Yeah, he's running in 3. Because he can just dig for agendas. Just as soon as he finds one and then put it here, and I can't get into that server. Or he can just find one, hope to hold it for a turn, and then biotic labor it. Like he has a 5-card hand, I have only a 1 in whatever shot. 1 in 5. Duh. Of scoring it, which is kind of gross. Just need to hope I get lucky. Alright, well, hitting the bank job is nice. Yeah, obviously just taking all 8 credits. Yeah, time to hit R&D. The problem is that I can't R&D lock him through this efficiency committee. That's the... Alright, just gonna mimic 4 times, no big deal. Oh my goodness, an archer. What? I can't even deal with an archer. I mean, I actually totally can since it's costing him agendas and I can forge them and stuff. But man, archer. All right, so whew. All right, and that's the win. Whew. If that hadn't been an agenda, I was in a lot of trouble. I was in a lot of trouble. Between efficiency committee, like he can efficiency committee, find an agenda, put an archer in front and stuff. Oh boy.